I've heard that it's soon worth coming back to New World and that they are fixing a lot of issues and adding some really, really cool stuff. Let's see what this is all about.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Demone, and welcome back to another New World video. I wished I would have looked at these sooner for the PTR patch notes. However, have been lost in Elden Ring land.
Oh yeah,
So
that Elden Ring
I
hype.
blame FromSoft. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's some major changes coming. I wish they would have touched on these with the announcement for the actual PTR itself, because some of these are huge. Now, I just want to preface
Let's
this
see if
video
this
by
will get
saying
players
I'm
back.
not going to be talking about the weapon adjustments in this video, just because I've seen them make changes, and since it's like basically 3 weeks or so out until the update, I don't want to get your guys' hopes up for any weapon changes you guys might see. In the future, I'll do a weapon video talking about the weapon changes as we get.
Yeah, that's the same with like most MMOs. Like the same happened with Elder Scrolls Online when I was still playing it quite actively. Like we get like, let's say, new sets, and they have like certain bonuses or something gets changed about a certain weapon, right? And then it looks like super OP and people start theory crafting, they come up with like crazy builds. Like same with World of Warcraft. Like sometimes you see those class changes and then they suddenly change it like a few weeks before the release. And yeah, like don't get your hopes always too up if you see like one weapon looks like so OP or something in the patch notes, because they maybe nerf it again or something, right?
Get closer to the actual release as people test and play and break stuff and all
Ice
that
Gauntlet
jazz.
has been
What
really
I will
broken for a
talk
while.
about is some of the major features, all of the major features, most of the major features that are going to be coming to the game that I think you guys are going to be really excited about. So let's go ahead and get into this. We already know the Mirgard expedition is coming. They're doing a main storyline finale quest to finish up the chapter. We
Finally.
know about the new weapon. We know about the new.
Like the main story needs to finish. Like I'm sorry, but I didn't find the main story that super exciting. Like I don't know, it's mediocre at best. Like it's not that, I'm not saying it's like horrible, the main story in New World, but it's not really that good, I think. So I hope like the next chapter, like from now on, that PvE and like questing gets better and more exciting, and that the story is more touching the player. Like I'm not saying it has to be a quest line where like everyone freaking starts crying and it's like super emotional, but it would be nice if it gets a little more exciting and more immersive, right?
We know about the new weapon. We know about the new legendary weapon quests themselves. And now let's get into the world experience. So check this out. So world paintings.
What's that?
2 easels can be found in each territory. Upon interacting with these easels, players will be given a painting of the view for the house. If a player loses their painting, they can reacquire it by visiting the same easel again 24 hours later.
Okay,
So it seems like
interesting.
they're starting to introduce little things that you can do in the world, that and we're going to get into more of that here.
Some more world
So
exploration?
Rafflebones the loot collector. Rafflebones rummages around the turnip for lost treasures and goods. He will spawn all around the map at various levels in every territory. When players encounter Rafflebones, they will have 45 seconds to kill him in order to get
What?
rewards, or else he'll flee. Players will always be awarded a named weapon. In addition, level 60 players will be given obsidian gypsum on kill of any level Rafflebones. Rafflebones who are found in zones that go above level 60 will award level 60 players 500 umbral shards.
You know what this reminds me of? Those treasure goblins in Diablo 3, right? Like there are those, and if you kill them fast, you get like maybe some cool gems or something, right? Or like a lot of gold. And if you are too slow, they will just teleport away.
As well. So this is again more
Yes.
events to kind of ramp up your daily
Inspired
routine.
by
So
Diablo.
there's
What?
something that you guys can do to interact with in the world, and I think that this is one of the biggest thing that New World was kind of lacking, was outside of like, you know, just the grinding or trying to do the
Yeah,
daily
you need some
stuff.
stuff in the
There
world to
wasn't really
explore.
like little knickknacks and tidbits that we can do here and there just for enjoyment.
That's a
So
good
another one
addition.
they're adding is Stinky the Hunter.
What? What name
So
is
Stinky
that?
the legendary hunter can be found wandering around the swamps of Weaver's Fen throughout the day. While at night he retreats to his humble abode, Stinky can drop 3 named items for level 30 players. Stinky's Keepsake, Stinky's Sharpshooter, and Stinky's Hatchet. So this is a good way for lower level players to grab some named equipment if you guys are struggling trying to get some gear. So that way you guys won't have to rely too much.
But yeah, this is out leveled fast. If you're a level 30, I I think you will immediately out level this. I don't think you're long on this, and in those items you get, you're not gonna use them for long. No, I don't think so. And yeah, by the way, guys, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more MMO content.
On the auction house, and you guys can just kind of go from there. Also, the Forgotten Yeti, a population
Okay,
of
I've heard
Yeti,
about
didn't
that.
get the memo that the winter convergence has passed. Remember, they said they were leaving the caves in the game.
So it's true.
And can be found wandering the frozen wastelands of the Great Cleave. These Yetis drop level
People made
45
jokes
standard
about that.
elite rewards. So also, it seems like they're trying to streamline the progression format for lower level players that are coming in, kind of like an onboard. So you guys have tasks that you guys can
So they want to
do
attract
here,
new players
without
again?
wondering, okay, what do I have to do next? Which I think is a nice touch. Roadside Encounters, here we go. New random roadside encounters can be found along routes in Weaver's Fen and Restless Shores. I think this is going to be a test phase for future events to come. Where, if you guys remember the giant turkey that we fought for Thanksgiving, I think they're going to start to expand on things like this.
I love those
Random
kind of
encounters can
events.
turn into random events, random quests, random bosses, and things of that nature as the system continues to evolve. Then when we talk about Unbound Island, they revamped the layout and encounter experience for Unbound Island and Cutlass Keys. Go forth and uncover the curse of Benjamin's Boatswain's ill-gotten treasure. It's for early level 30 players. They also revamped the layout and encounter experience for Andromedas and Weaver's Fen. Blight continues to spread from Lepus, threatening to consume Eternum. Also another
Okay.
level 30 thing.
I think
Now there
that's
were some other
good for
notable
low-level
bug
players.
fixes, okay, but we're not going to get too much into that. They fixed some things like bad collision, death planes, camp placements, and stuff like that. But you know, things that they just been working on. But when we get into,
But it's good that they fixed this with the camps. I've also encountered like issues where I can't place a camp and sometimes I can and then I can't, and it's like just so weird. Like I think like the placement of the camps is like, yeah, really buggy sometimes. Like I don't know.
death planes, camp placements, and stuff like that. But you know, things that they just been working on. But when we get into the major changes that I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy, go ahead and kick back a little bit. First things first, expeditions. Update the queue requirements for expeditions to require only one person at the entrance while porting the other players in.
That's
All right?
good.
One player. Very, very nice.
That's a nice change.
When we get into mutators, they're actually tuning the difficulty down of the named AI and ramping the difficulty of the bosses up, which needs to happen anyway.
Yeah.
And plus, as they start to phase up and introduce new dungeons with new mechanics, and you guys will be able to see that once we start fighting Isabella, which I didn't do yet because, you know, I don't want the spoilers. I want it to be fresh. But this is going to be a nice change, I think, for sure. As we get into combat, you guys will really enjoy this.
What's this?
Inventory while moving. In this update, we're making a highly requested quality of life improvement. You can now move while using your inventory.
Oh,
Whether you're
that's
using
nice.
directional inputs or auto run, opening your inventory will no longer stop you in your tracks. Feel free to examine your loot or swap gear while you're running to your next point of interest. That is huge.
I actually do this sometimes. Like I'm walking somewhere and I'm not sure if I picked some item up or not, and I want to make sure did I pick it up or not, and then I can now just press the inventory key while walking. Look, oh, okay, it's there, and then just close out again. Yeah, that's nice.
Now, they also introduced a quality of life feature, so as soon as you enter combat, like all of your information appears, so you know exactly what's going on. So that could be helpful. We'll have to see how it plays out and how it shows up. And as we get into even bigger changes, there's a new feature, infinite ammo.
What?
Players can now fire ranged weapons without equipping ammo. Now, I know your next question is like, okay, well, if no ammo is equipped and ammo counter will not be displayed on the reticle and the weapon will still be allowed to fire, didn't we use that slot for the arrows to be weightless? Check this out. Ammo weight has been removed.
Wait a second.
And they increased the maximum stack count for ammo from 500 to 1,000. All right, so now you can carry all the damn orichalcum arrows you want.
Ah, I'm getting it now. Okay, guys, I see. So we have an infinite amount of ammo, but that's the base damage. If you want to deal more damage with, let's say, a bow, then okay, then we have to use like let's say iron or steel arrows, let's say, right? Okay. Yeah, but you're gonna anyway carry ammo at end game. Like yeah, maybe if you're like leveling and you just start the game, okay, cool, you're using T1, but your goal is you want to have like at least T5, right, or recalcum. So yeah,
Now you can carry all the damn orichalcum arrows you want. It's good because I got like 50 arrows just waiting on me. That's huge. Okay, we
but
know
it
the
has no more
blunderbuss is
weight.
coming.
That's
Like I
the
mentioned
good thing.
before, I'm not gonna really be talking about these changes just yet, because I know they're probably gonna fine tune, switch stuff, move stuff around. Same thing with the items because these will probably get adjusted. So I don't want to get your hopes up there.
Yeah.
When we get into the game mode stuff, we can now queue for wars and invasions from the map. We don't have to go
What?
to the stupid board anymore. We can literally
That's
just sign up
perfect.
at the map, which is huge.
Because this is so annoying
Okay.
always walking there,
Elite
right?
boss arenas, they increase the quantity and quality of rewards that players receive from the reward caches granted from elite boss arenas. So now we have a
Oh,
little
so
bit
it's
more
now more
reason to
worth
do
it.
these. Successfully completing a boss arena now rewards 50 umbral shards. So they're giving us more ways to get umbral shards, so we're
That's
not
a nice
locked
buff.
behind, one or two dungeons. What scares me about this, though, and excites me at the same time, is if they're going to be giving these umbral shards willy-nilly, and you can just pretty much just get these, that means that the next phase of whatever they got planned for PvE is probably going to be coming soon within the next few months. So because right now we're just doing dungeons, right?
Yeah.
So maybe raids are coming. Maybe something crazy is coming because now
Yeah, but it's good if raids are coming and like this super difficult, challenging content and stuff. Like that's what we need. We need some more PvE content. Like New World has great PvP. Like I love the PvP a lot, but I feel like PvE is lacking.
this mechanic seems like a big ramp up. So I have to see how this plays. Now, for war, defenders will no longer be able to respawn on points A, B, and C.
What?
Forget about it. They can only respawn inside of their fort, which
Okay.
is huge. That's good. That's kind of monumental, because what that does is it kind of takes the advantage away from the defenders, or at least on the
So
flags.
they have been
Because
nerfed.
what we were able to do before is just spawn on the flag, easy peasy, right? And if you got a ton of people just respawning, it kind of kills the advantage that the offense is trying to gain. So I think this is actually a really big deal. They also increase the
That's
quantity and
good.
quality of rewards that players receive from reward caches granted from war, which is going to be huge. They also increase the quality of loot from invasion. And
I
for
think
my
invasions are fun.
PvPers, I need you to pay attention to this. Credit for killing a player now goes to the player who kills an enemy instead of the player who puts them into death's door. Okay, let me say that again. Credit for killing a player now goes to the player who kills an enemy instead of the player who puts them in death's door. Okay?
Wait, that means like people are just going to freaking steal your kills. Like, what if you are like, let's say you play a melee based build, right? And then you get someone low health, and then someone with a freaking bow just takes your kill or what? And you got someone like down to like 5% health, and then someone just one shots it and gets the credit or what? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Like it's funny though. Like it's fun because I can think of now some stealing the kills builds and stuff, right? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like other people will be annoyed by that maybe.
They also removed the downstate from Outpost Rush. Players will now immediately die when hitting 0 health. All right, so there's none of this down revive bullshit. All
That's
right,
good. That's good. I like that
amazing,
change.
amazing. I'm coming back to New World, like for real. Players will now receive score credit for contesting a control point. Let's go. Teams can now see enemy progress towards a corrupted brute token on the map. Let's go. Let's see. To help the starter beach experience, the Watcher now offers players a choice of 4 weapons from a weapon rack to better suit their playstyle. So instead of
Nice.
starting with a sword, players will choose between a warhammer, firestaff, bow, or hatchet. Each weapon comes with chest armor, light healing
I
potion.
like that change a lot because I know some players that immediately want to play a mage-like character, right? And you don't want to start as a mage with a sword, right? So it's good that you're being given a freaking fire staff from the beginning.
Potions and some rations. Let's go. Only your equipped items will take durability on loss when you die. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay.
That should
They
have been there in
removed
the
the
first
costs
place.
associated with moving items between
Like,
territories.
that's so stupid. Like, I think your items that you wear should take a durability loss and not the ones in your bag. Like, this should have been there from the start.
God. Okay. They removed the costs associated with moving items between territory storage. Oh,
That is
your
really
faction no
great.
longer needs to own both territories in order to transfer items between storages. Oh my god, what?
This is
I don't
perfect.
even know what to
Comfort of
do.
life.
Player-to-player collision removed from open world. Okay, let's go. Fast travel is now more responsive when traveling short distance. This is little stuff, little changes. They've streamlined the quests to work out, so whether you're solo in a group, that works out. More notable fixes, economy, and let's talk about this. Players will get half the original purchase cost when abandoning your house. You'll finally get your money back. So if
Okay,
it's time
but
to
at
move,
least
you get
half of it,
what
not
you
all.
invested in, and that's gonna be huge. They doubled the storage bonus for all tiers of storage chests. Chests that used to provide 200 will now have a weight bonus of storage
Oh,
of
that's a huge
400,
buff.
etc. Jesus. Okay.
I like
Harvest
that.
log in mine to uncover hidden stashes of earthly rewards, elements, emotes, coin, diamond chips are
Like, this
waiting
gets
to
me
be
a little hyped to
uncovered
play New World
as you
again.
gather
I'm
on
not
a
gonna
turn.
lie.
They're making the rewards for gathering more viable. Like it's gonna be. Oh my god, dude! All right, so let's see. The amount of materials required to craft elite arena tuning orbs has been reduced. They now only require 3 runestones from 5, and 3 of the
Oh,
orbs specific. Okay, so it's like a 30% decrease, which is nice. New
less
perks have been
grinding.
added, new perk items, and a bunch of other fixes that are miscellaneous. Now, guys, listen.
Some seem small, but I think
I'm
they're gonna
coming back to the
impact
damn game,
a
bro.
lot.
This is it's about time, man. It's so much stuff. Y'all look, you guys don't even know. It's so much stuff
It is a
that they
lot.
have changed that I am so grateful for. Like, man,
I love the changes.
y'all don't even know. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful start of a very, very strong future. A lot of these changes, you know, we've been praying for, and with them being willing to make these changes, it means
It seems
that
like they start listening to the
they're just going to
community now,
continue
right?
to just knock this out of the park, like always. So, I mean, look, I think end of March is going to be a good time to really start thinking about coming back to New World. It's crazy.
Maybe I make a brand new character
Somebody told me
even. Who
that the notes
knows?
was crazy. I didn't think there was gonna be that crazy because it was really, really short on the main side. But I decided this morning, I was like, you know what? Let me go check out these patch notes for the PTR, and I'm so happy that I did. I'm so excited for the update coming in March. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. I'll post a link to these in the description box. Let me know what your favorite part about these are, and we'll see you in the tournament. All right. Love y'all. Have a good day. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Alright, let me like that video. And wow, those changes are insane. And this with the ammo will be interesting, especially if you have like I hate actually that this takes so much weight. Like, I have 2 characters that I was like playing on 2 different servers, and one was like a ranger type of character. What was I playing there? I was having spear and a bow. Yeah, that was what I was less playing on, spear and bow. And like, those arrows freaking took up so much of my freaking space. And I was like so annoyed. I was like, what the heck? And now they have like no weight. That's good. I like that they are like changing the rewards you get from like invasions and PvP boxes and stuff. Because some people were like, oh, it's not enough reward. And how they are also adding like those strange NPCs into the world and making you want to explore more the world and run around and look for those rare NPCs that can spawn, that have like some cool drops for you. That with the housing, it was about time that we get some refund or something if we actually give up the house, so that's really cool as well. And some of those bug fixes, I quickly had a look at them too. I think they look interesting as well, like with the collision issue that they removed that, with the camps, that you can now place better camps and stuff. I think that's good. I would definitely get back to New World just to try it a little and see how it changes. I'm actually excited what the next expansion will be like. Like, I'm pretty sure soon we are getting like a new zone, or maybe some other island or something that's nearby to Eternum or so. Like that would be so cool. Or maybe like a new dimension. Like that would be cool if there was like one expansion where we enter a portal, sort of like the portal for TBC in WoW, right? And then we are like in a whole new zone or something. I think that's also how they can expand the world of Eternum, by adding some sort of different dimensions or something maybe. But let's see what's coming. It's definitely looking interesting. I want to give New World another shot. Let's see. And what do you guys think about the patch notes? Like, let me know in the comments section what you're thinking about New World. But to me, like, the impression that I'm having from what I've just heard and read there, it seems like the company is really trying to save the game, and they seem to listen more to the community, and that's definitely a big improvement. It's looking definitely good, and I hope New World can have a comeback. That would be so nice. And yeah, guys, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content, and I would also really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys very, very soon.